Hello, you are welcome to Calvary Homes Media, where we educate our viewers on finance, investment, and real estate. And today we want to look at the topic that says, what is land banking? What is land banking? And land banking is a practice of buying pre-developed land at a moderate price with the aim of selling it or developing it in the future. I take that again. Land banking is the practice of buying pre-developed land at a moderate price with the aim of selling it or developing it in the future. So it's as simple as that. One thing you first need to know is that when we talk about land banking, it's a practice. It is not just I bought a piece of land and that is the end. No, it's a practice. It's something that you look forward to. The moment you have money, you have funds for investments, you decide you just look for a piece of land or an expanse of land and you buy. Why? Because you want to hold it so that you can sell it in the future or develop it. So it's a practice. Number two is buying pre-developed land. Pre-developed, which means the land is there to develop. But as an investor, as somebody who wants to invest in real estate, you have seen ahead of time. You have the privilege of knowing that you are privy to that information that very soon this place will develop. Maybe a particular company is coming to that area, or maybe government is looking at building infrastructures in that environment, and you just quickly go ahead of the people, you go and buy expanse of land so that by the time those economic development comes up, you are able to leverage on that and you sell it at a profit. Another thing you need to see in that definition is moderate price. Moderate, which means you don't buy at a higher price. That's why you need information. You need to know what is the current price of land in this place and how can you also negotiate so that you can have a better deal, you can have a good deal, and you negotiate so that you can have a good deal. So by the time you are selling it at a higher margin, with a higher margin. And another thing you need to look at is the aim behind it. What is the aim? You are not buying it to build now. It's different from you building now. It's for a reason. And the aim is to sell it in the future or to develop it in the future. So I think that is clear. So the next thing is, why should you invest in land banking? Why should you invest in land banking? There are many reasons I can give you. Many reasons. But I just want to mention 5 in this very video. 5 reasons why you should invest in land banking. Number 1 is that land appreciates. Land appreciates. Having practiced accounting close to 2 decades now, I can tell you as an accountant that the only thing we don't depreciate is land. Every other thing we depreciate. It is even possible that a business depreciates in value. We have heard of good businesses before that shut down, that closed down due to bad management. Building, we depreciate cars, we depreciate every other thing. But when it comes to land, we don't depreciate land. Land appreciates. And this is a known fact all over the world. It is not just in Nigeria, all over the world. Land appreciates. Every other kind of property depreciates. It is only land that appreciates. Even the building on the land, if you build something on the land, it's possible. The building becomes outdated, it becomes archaic, and nobody wants to buy the building. That's why at times many people will tell you, when you want to sell a building, they will tell you, I want to buy the land. It's the land that I need. It's not the building, because I have an edifice. I have another structure I want to build on the land. But the land remains. The land appreciates. Land appreciates. So that is number 1. What is the number 2 reason? higher return on investments, higher ROI. When you compare land banking to other form of investments, like you investing your money in bond, stock, treasury bills, you can't compare the ROI, the return on investments in land banking, with all those kind of investments. I've practiced, just like I said, I've practiced accounting for a while, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm not a novice when it comes to accounting, when it comes to financing. So it has a higher ROI, return on investments. The highest, for instance, in Nigeria, the highest that will be given to you when it comes to return on investments on any of these vehicle of investment that I mentioned, whether bonds or stock or treasury bill, is 15% annually, 15%. But when you invest in land banking, and please, when you are investing, make sure you are investing with the right information, because you see some naysayers, they will tell you, no, don't mind them, this and that. The question is, do they have the right information? That's why you work with the people who have the right information. They are in the industry. They are the game players. So they can give you the right information. You know where to buy, when to buy, what your ROI will be. So I can give you that information that it has a higher ROI. Before I decided to switch to real estate, I haven't been in the financial industry for a while. Comparing the two, I can tell you that the ROI on land banking, on real estate, especially this niche, which is land banking, is higher than every other form of financial investments that I know. Number 3, you have maximum control. How do I mean by maximum control? Most of the investments that are out there, financial investments, you give your money to a broker, you give your money to an investor to invest it for you. You don't have control over what happens to it. You don't know, you are not even sure whether the company you have invested in, whether they are going to perform well or not. At a point in time, banks were giving return on bonds as, I think, 13.5%, but currently you see banks offering you 10%. You don't even have control over the return. But when it comes to land banking, you have maximum control. You can see it. You can decide to sell at any point in time. You can decide not to sell now, to sell at a particular year. That, okay, by the time this is done, you are the one in control of it. It is physical. It's something you can see. So that's another reason why you should invest in land banking. And I need to tell you that currently, with the state of things all over the world, especially in Nigeria, since that's where I'm making this video, money banking is failing. The rate at which our currency is being affected negatively. It only tells you that you should invest your money in something that we appreciate. As at the beginning of year 2022, the rate of Nigerian currency to the dollar was around 565, 570. I mean, in the black markets. But as of today, July, is around 618. So you can see that it's so volatile when it comes to you putting your money in the bank or in any other investments. But when we talk about land banking, you have control, you just know it will appreciate. We have heard of people who bought land some times ago, and by the time they are selling it at a higher rate. So you have control over how much you want to sell. You have control over when you want to sell it. You have maximum control. But others, it is whatever they offer you that you are going to abide by, to abide with. So that is number 3. Number 4, it secures the future. There was a post I made of recent about real estate that it's a wise decision for you to buy a plot of land every year for your retirement. Buying a plot of land is a good way, is a wise decision for planning for your retirement. How do I mean? Which means, let's say you have 25 years to go in the public service or maybe the private service or whatever, wherever you're working. Just imagine buying a plot of land every year, which means at the end of 25 years, you already have 25 plots of land. At the point of retirement, you now decide to sell one after the other. You can be rest assured. The one you bought at 1 million naira, by the time you are selling it 25 years after, how much do you think you will sell it? Let me give you an instance. As at year 2000, a plot of land in Lekki Phase 1 was around 6 million naira. But as at today, 2022, a plot of land in Lekki Phase 1 is not less than 150 million naira. As at year 2000, it was what? 6 million naira per plot. But as at today, 2022, July 2022, you cannot get it less than 150 million naira. You can see. So it's a way of planning for your future, planning for retirement. All these pension contributory scheme, they are not sustainable after retirement. How much? And you even see governments owing people, elderly people queuing under the sun, all because they want to receive the peanuts that they are being offered. So one of the best ways to plan for your future, to plan for retirement, is land banking. And please, some people will tell you when you buy land, they will take it from you. Land grabbers or money will take it from you. The government can come. See, let people who have the right information. In subsequent videos, I'll be educating us on the factors to look at when investing in land banking. The factors, especially 3 major factors you need to look at when investing in land banking. And I also will be making videos on what to do to secure your land. What to do to secure your land. That even when government comes tomorrow and they say they want to use that area, they will compensate you adequately. They will compensate you. You will be compensated for it. So that is number 4. It helps you to plan for your future. It secures your future. Number 5, it cannot be hacked or destroyed. Land banking, land cannot be hacked. You've heard of stories of one account being hacked, one this is being hacked. As a financial consultant, people ask me, what should, when the issue of crypto assets came up, should I invest in crypto? Should I invest in Bitcoin? I said, the one thing I know is that this thing is not sustainable. It's not. You don't have control over it. We don't even know the people that are regulating it. One fundamental news can just affect it, and we saw it being played out. Elon Musk bought a huge amount of Bitcoin, and we saw the price, it went up. But what happened when he withdrew his fund? It crashed. Just one person can determine what happens to your investment. Just one person. You are the one who will determine what happens to your land. So it cannot be destroyed by a man. As long as you have the proper title, you have the proper documents on it. So it cannot be hacked, neither can it be destroyed. Businesses have been destroyed. Before now, when people ask me when should I invest in, I say, invest in yourself, invest in your business. Invest in other people's business. You can do venture, you can become a venture capitalist. But all those things, all those vehicles of investments, they are good. But I can tell you that land banking is better. With these 5 reasons, I think it is worth considering that you should invest in land banking. Invest in land banking wherever you are. You are overseas, you are in Nigeria, you are in the southwest, northwest, wherever you are. you are in the south, one thing that is certain all over the world is that land appreciates. Land appreciates. Just like I said in our subsequent videos, I'll be teaching us what are the things to look out for. I'll be talking about acquisition. Is it good to buy? There are some lands that you should not buy. I'll be making videos on that. So kindly subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we upload a new video. And if you know that this video is going to help any other person, kindly share with them so that they can be well informed as well. And in case you have any question, thoughts or comments, you can WhatsApp me or call me, or you can even come down in the comments section below. I will attend to your question there. My phone number will be in the description below. Thank you. Till we meet in the next video. Stay blessed.